guys, it's Jess from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with a book haul for you. I have my stack that has gotten to the point where I can't fit in anymore in my book cart, so it's time to film a book haul for you. I have a lot from publishers. I went to Half Price Books. I ordered some from Amazon because there were great deals going on, so I am going to go ahead and get to the books that I got within the past like 2 or 3 weeks. The first story I got from Half Price Books, so they had a Labor Day sale going on where it was 20% off your purchase, so I went to 2 different locations, and so I got Never Seduce a Scot by Maya Banks. I already own this and I didn't know they had a bunch of Maya Banks there, and I didn't think I had this one in the series. I do, but this one has a perfect spine, it's in perfect condition, and the one I do have is pretty beat up, so I'm going to give that to my sister because I think she would like this series, and I'm going to keep this one for myself, and they're just Scottish Highland romances, and I love them. The next one I had to pick up because of the synopsis, and that is For the Duke's Eyes Only by Lenora Bell. This one, our main character is an archaeologist, and she has one weakness, and it's this Duke, and they were best friends when they were young, and now they're enemies. Do I need to say any more? I love Lenora Bell, so I'm very excited for this romance from her. And the last one I just picked up because I saw it and I read the back and I was like, that sounds really good, and that is Deadly Fear by Cynthia Eden. This is 2 people who are going after a serial killer together, and they fall in love, so I just decided why not, it sounds good, so I'm gonna buy it. The next one, I completely didn't even remember that I was sent this. I think I was sent it a while ago, and it's been sitting at the bottom of my stack over here of my books to haul, and I almost got it from Book of the Month. I'm glad I didn't, and I just skipped this month for Book of the Month because nothing was interesting to me, and that was Chestnut Man by Soren Sveistrup. I think it's like Swedish or something, or German? I don't know. And so this says there is a psychopath, and his calling card is like this doll made out of matches and chestnuts, and it's very bloody and gruesome, and it's about a detective trying to find him. So we'll see if I end up reading this and if I like it. I do like gory things, but I don't like scary things, so we'll see how this is. The next one I was sent from Random House, and that is The Hero Next Door, which I believe is just a short story compilation about heroes, and it's for We Need Diverse Books. I did not request this, so it just was sent to me unsolicited, so yeah. Then in this beautiful box came a copy of The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh, and it came with this cute little letter from her too. This is from Penguin Random House, and it is an arc of her book that's coming out in October, or yes, it's coming out in October, and this one is about vampires in New Orleans, and it is historical, so it's 1800s. I love Vampire Diaries, and I love the originals, and I just love vampires in general, so I'm very excited to read this. I picked up Boyfriend Bargain by Ilsa Madden Mills. I don't know if that's Ilsa, I think it is. And this one is, I guess, a hockey romance, which I had no idea it was. I shared it on Instagram, people were like, oh, it's such a good hockey new adult, and I was like, I didn't know there was hockey in this, so that's cool. I just like this author, so I'm excited that I found this, and I bought it. Then an amazing friend on Instagram sent me 3 books that she had, and they're all signed, and I am dying, and one is The Pretty Reckless by LJ Shen, and one is The Learning Hours by Sarah Nye, and then The Kiss Thief by LJ Shen. I do already own these 2, but I think I might have won this already and it's signed to me, but I don't have this one signed, so I might be doing a giveaway sometime of The Kiss Thief, we'll see, and I'm very excited that I have Pretty Reckless now, and I just need to get Broken Night for my shelves. They're all new adult romances. Then I had to buy The First Girl Child by Amy Harmon. I love Amy Harmon. This is a fantasy. This is actually our book club pick for Ravished by Romance, which is a book club I started with my friends Lacey and Sarah. We did the Fallen Men read along together, so check out our Instagram. I'll link it down below. We have an Instagram for the book club. Very excited. Our live show is on the 28th at 9 p.m. EST, and I don't know much about this. The main character's mother cursed the land where there were no daughters anymore, and I believe that a daughter's born. I don't know much about it. It's hard to tell from the back, but I'm excited to read this. Then at Half Price Books, I also had to pick up Lover Reborn by J.R. Ward. This is one that I didn't own in hardback. I was like dragging my feet because it's Tor's book and it's not my favorite, but this is one of the 2 that I need. I think I need Vicious's book next. I'll have the entire hardback editions collected, so that's very exciting. It's perfect condition, and it was $8 and then 20% off, so I couldn't not buy it. The next book I was sent an arc by the publisher, and that is Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. This is coming out in October, and it is a fantasy, and there are dragon riders, and so our 2 main characters are completely different, so they come from different social classes, and I believe that now, it used to be that only the aristocracy could ride the dragons, and now they just need people to ride them for some reason I don't remember, and they end up going a training program to become dragon riders, and they're really good. So this sounds really fun, and I'm very excited to give it a chance. Then for only $6 on Amazon, I bought Alphas Like Us by Kristen Becker Ritchie. This is book 3 in the series, and I haven't read this series. It's a spin-off of the Addicted series, and I was yelled at by Lacey and Sarah that I could not start this series until I finish the Addicted series, and I have like half of that series to go. But it was $6, so I might as well collect it now, and I'll get 1 and 2 when I can. But I couldn't pass it up, and I have all their other series books, so I had to buy this. The next book I was sent from the publisher, and that is American Royals by Katharine McGee. This one is about the Americans won the Revolutionary War, and it's in this world where they asked George Washington to be the king, and so that's how history went. And so today, the royal Washington family is still ruling. I don't know, it sounds fun, so we'll see if I end up reading this. Then I was sent 2 finished copies from Berkeley Romance, and that is Well Met by Jen DeLuca and Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. I have read both of these. I loved both of them so much. I'm so excited to have them on my shelves. This is a Renaissance Fair enemies to lovers romance. This is a historical enemies to lovers romance, and they're both so good, and I'd recommend both of them. Then I was super excited to get an arc of Steel Tide by Natalie C. Parker. This is book 2 to Seafire. I read Seafire last year. I really enjoyed it. It is an all-female pirate crew, and they are kind of being hunted down by these bullets who are the pirate crew of the guy who like owns the seas basically, and she's trying to get revenge because her parents were killed. Yeah. And so crazy things happen in book 1, and there's definitely a cliffhanger, and I'm very excited for book 2, and there's just like a teensy tiny romance in book 1 that I was so for that I'm hoping something happens about in this book. The last book I have is an arc that I am so excited for, and it comes out in December, and that is Blitz by Alexa Martin. This is book 3 in this series, and I loved books 1 and 2. They are amazing, amazing football romances. They're very diverse, and this one is an interracial couple, which has me so excited. And our main character owns the bar in the first 2 books. Her name's Bryn, and we see her more in book 2. And it's her romance with the shy football player Maxwell. And I guess like he finally like puts the moves on her, and things go horribly wrong, and he has to show her that they should still be together. So I'm so excited. I'll probably read this a lot sooner rather than later, and I cannot wait. And that is my book haul. Let me know down below what you're excited for me to have gotten or what you have gotten lately. I would love to know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.